Hello everyone! So today, before I start the vlogging part of my video, which I will be speaking in Finnish, I just wanted to talk a little bit about personal finances. Now that I am, as you can probably see, I am living in my own flat all by myself, which is actually the first time I've ever properly lived alone. Because in Singapore and earlier years in uni as well, I always lived in student flats. So I would have flatmates or people that would be in the same corridor as me. So I never really felt like I was alone. But here I am living in my own space, my own apartment. You know, I have finances. I have to pay my rent by myself, you know, the electricity, the water, Wi-Fi, you know, all of this, you know, is all, the responsibility is all on me now. So I can't rely on, you know, my neighbor or my flatmate to tell me when rent's due. And I'm sure this varies from school to school and, you know, place to place where you happen to live in as well, you know, differing countries and stuff. In my experience, the school that I went to, we never had any personal finance education, so we were never really taught how to manage your money. I think it would have been a big help if schools themselves would have some sort of education about this, because it is like a part of living in the real world is dealing with your own finances, and you can get really screwed if you make some bad choices or don't really know what you're doing and kind of throw money around in places that could have been better placed elsewhere, if you know what I mean. So I guess what I want to say is I want to just have a little chat. And first and foremost, I want to ask you guys, in the school that you went to, be it Finland or somewhere else, did you ever get an education, or were you ever taught, you know, in an elective, or did you have the opportunity to, you know, get some kind of information about personal financing? And actually, one of the reasons I did bring this up is because someone very dear and close to me has been in development of an app targeted towards, you know, junior high school age children. So basically what the app is trying to do is create a fun learning environment to kind of introduce the topic of personal finances and just get the kind of seed in your head that this is something that I should maybe start thinking about. You know, in the future, this is something that will be very relevant to me and I should probably learn the skills on how to manage my money. So yeah, can I just slip it in there that this is not just some random paid promotion? I'm not being paid to do this, because actually this is something I was a part of myself. And so the game is called Money Flow Challenge, and I was actually a part of translating it. So if you see any errors or awful spelling mistakes, blame me, because I was a part of the English translation team. So y'all that are out there and speak English, you know, if you download the app, which by the way is free, and it's available worldwide, absolutely free. There is no ads. Those annoying ads on all the games that I play, it drives me nuts. But yeah, this doesn't have that. And there's no paid portion of the game, so no real money is involved in this game. And yeah, it's free. It's available worldwide on both the Apple Store and the Google Play Store, so it doesn't matter what device you have, you can get it. It's kind of like a side project I have been involved in, because I think it is an important topic. First of all, I do think a portion of this should be in the Finnish curriculum. I do think it would be very valuable and educational, because I myself, everything I learned was self-taught or through my parents. And I do think at least a baseline level of some sort of introduction to personal finances in schools could be of extreme value. So I do think what the game and the company is trying to promote here with money management and trying to incorporate that into school curriculums is extremely important. What I'm trying to squirm here and try and wiggle my way to getting at, I would very kindly ask you, and now I know anything beyond just watching a video and then having to, you know, go through the effort of downloading things and clicking things, filling out forms, blah, blah, blah. You know, you're probably, oh no, not another one of these. Oh God, I can't believe she's asking that. Exit video. You know, I know it's a lot to ask. This is something that I have been a part of working on. I would kindly ask you to consider, you know, downloading the game. And there is a survey. I'll leave it in the description below, kind of like a questionnaire, just very short. Takes, you know, only 30 seconds to fill out. It's just to help improve the game and help make it the best possible version it can be. Right now it's being implemented into schools and into the curriculums throughout Finland. So the hope is that if you download the game, play it a little bit, and leave a little bit of feedback, you can be a part of improving the Finnish education system. How cool is that? I, myself, am stuck on level 3. I cannot for the life of me get past this dang cat lady. The 3rd level is about investments. Clearly I suck at investments because I tried it 4 times just now and I just cannot get through. I do remember getting to the 4th level on my iPod. Me and my sister had a competition who could get to level 5 first. And so now she thinks that has some sort of predictive value for my future and that I will crash and burn in debt for the rest of my life. And I'm like, whoa, hold your horses. I don't think it's that serious. It's just a game. But she seems convinced now that she is the money expert of our family. But yeah, basically you just like level up and you kind of like complete the levels until you get to the penthouse, which is the 5th floor. So yeah, if you would like to help a girl out, this is like the first like real thing I'm ever asking of anyone on YouTube. So I do feel a little bit shy about it. That is what I wanted to say, and yeah. Moi! Eli nyt oon tekemässä aamupalaa. Eli tässä on perunoita, jotka oon pilkonnut tänne. Oho. Mä teen tämmösiä, mitä ne on suomeksi? Ne on näitä hash browneita. Jolloin mä vaan paistan nää tässä pannussa vähän aikaa. Sitten niistä tulee rapeita ja maukkaita ja mä paan vaan tähän pikkasen suolaa, pippuria ja sitten mulla on tämmönen suomalaista kuivattua nokkosta, jota mä vähän ripottelen tonne. Eli tähän mä oon laittanut siis paprikaa, porkkanaa, sipulia, kevätsipulia, lehtikaalia ja sientä. Luulis, että siinä on joo, siinä taitaa olla kaikki. Eli siinä on vähän sit vihanneksia, sit mä laitan sen perunan lisäksi. Eli syön ne sit yhdessä, niin se on mun no siis tää on mun aamupala, mut tää nyt rupee olla jo lounasaikaa, että joo. Joo, eli siinä olisi toi lopputulos, miltä mun lounas tai aamupala näyttää. Joo, ja tässä mä taas istun täällä kukkien takana, moi. Mulla on tämmöiset chrysanthemums. En oo ihan varma mitä ne on suomeksi. Ja sitten mä ostin sen lisäksi tämmösiä valkoisia ruusuja sinne sekaan. Eli tää oli yhteensä jotain 5 puntaa, mä luulen, että nää oli 3, noi oli 2. Eli aika halvasti saa tälleen tosi hienon näköisiä kukkia tähän pöydälle. Ja sit mulla on tämmönen vaniljan tuoksuinen kynttilä. Eli joo, mun mielestä näyttää ihan jees. Keväisen oloinen, vaikka nyt ei kovin lämmintä tuolla ulkona olekaan.
Just because they now perceive these two stimuli as an object. But if they have to perceive multiple objects, then they won't be able to do it.
Oikeesti täällä on niin kylmä tänään. Hui. Moi, kato nyt mitä mä käytän tänään, tai mitä mulla on tänään päällä. Tältä mä tänään näytän. Ihan kunnon talvivaatteet. Joo, takas kotiin. Jee, kotona ollaan. Joo, eli tänään mulla oli vaan 1 psykon tunti, jonka te näitte äsken. Sitten mä nyt tulin kotiin. Mulla ei ole kauheasti mitään suunnitelmia, niin mä ajattelin, että vaikka kello on nyt 5 ja aurinko alkaa laskea, niin tän vlogin vuoksi mä ehkä lähden kävelylle tonne keskustaan. Et mä en oo varmaan kauheasti näyttänyt täällä mun kanavalla Edinburghin keskustaa. Et sinne mä voin nyt vähän lähteä kävelemään, että te voitte tulla munkaan ja vähän nähdä, minkälaista täällä Edinburghissa on ja minkälainen toi keskusta on. Vaikka ehkä joku toinen päivä on ehkä parempi siihen, koska siellä varmaan on aika pimeätä siinä vaiheessa, kun mä pääsen sinne, mut ainakin se antaa mulle vähän tekemistä, kun mulla ei ole kauheasti mitään suunnitelmia nyt tälle illalle, että nähdään ulkona. Joo, eli nyt mä tulin tänne takas kotiin, et kiitos kun jaksoitte katsoa tähän asti, jos ootte. Ja eipä tästä taida muuta ollakaan, että kiitos kun jaksoitte katsoa ja toivottavasti tykkäsitte tästä vähän suomenkielisestä vloggauksesta. Ehkä mä teen enemmän näitä, koska muutenkaan mä en kauheasti puhu tässä vaiheessa suomea enää, koska mä asun täällä englanninkielisessä maassa. Mä asuin Singaporessa ennen tätä. Niin suomea ei oikeastaan tuu kauheasti käytettyä mun elämässä enää. Niin tää on ihan kivaa vähän vaihteeksi käyttää suomeakin. Mut joo, siinä taitaa olla kaikki. Ja mä näen teidät sit ensi videossa. So I guess that just about concludes this video. So till next time.